A great way to get people to come back to your website is to be the source of great information. And Curator and KBucket allow you to become an editor, to select content from any source, whether it's an article, a web page, or a YouTube video, and publish that on your website in multiple formats. Once you set it up, you simply curate content in your browser and publish it directly to your website. Let's take a look to see how it works. First, we want to take a look at the use of content widgets in KBucket. Here's a post on climate change, and the first section talks about extreme weathers. To enhance this section, we have embedded a carousel. The format here is image only, which links to different articles that support this section. And when users click on the images, it's going to launch a pop-up. The pop-up has a summary. We have generated the summary using ChatGPT and show you how it works. And then they can click through to read the article. We know most people don't read entire articles. Generating a summary is going to really enhance the value of these widgets and give people the gist of what is it that you're trying to tell them. You can see this next image is a link to LA Times with the same format. We have another format for our carousels where we publish the image and the summary so they can quickly read this and click through. And you can see here that we have different media types. These are YouTube videos, and when people click on this YouTube video, you can see that it's going to play the video directly on the website, and we have again used ChatGPT tools to generate the transcript for this video so they can quickly skim through it. This is also going to improve your SEO because it will increase time on site. And again, every time we add new content to this category, it's going to automatically be added to the website. Another format is a slider format. We will show you how all of this works. We also have a grid format. This is another blog post for Krishnamurti on his ideas about thought. This is a gallery. There are all YouTube videos, and when people click on this, it's going to play the video directly on the website. By creating this kind of format that is live and updated frequently, you're also encouraging people to come back to your website and create a destination for your community. Next, we're going to look at the Content Hub part of KBucket. Once you install the KBucket plugin, it will create a dedicated Content Hub page on your website that users can access. You can publish more than one channel, as you can see over here. All of the content for your widgets is filtered from the information you have in your Content Hub. You can have a mix of content, as we saw with the sliders. When people click on this,
GPT to create.
It's going to play the video directly on your site. Again, you can copy the transcripts for the video, and we will see how that works. Importantly, when you share this content on social media channels and people click on your links, it's going to drive the traffic back to your own website. So you can create inbound traffic from your curated content and engage people on your own website. Users can obviously use the content tags very quickly to filter information, search for content. Next, we're going to take a look at the KBucket plugin in your dashboard to see how that works. You can add the KBucket plugin from your plugin directory. Simply search for KBucket and install it and activate it on your WordPress website. Once you install it, you're going to get the KBucket dashboard where You can activate it by entering the API key from our site, customizing the look and feel of the Content Hub and how you want to present the content, plus whether you have menus and what type of menus you want to have on the page. All of the content for your KBucket site is synced with the Curator app, which is a plugin for Chromium-based browsers. You can see that you can either upload the files manually or you can sync it, which means every time that you add new content to the specific folders, it's going to update your WordPress website with the latest content. Under Set Social, you can set default images for the posts that have missing images and add a quick description or introduction to the content of the channel that you're sharing. Under Styles, you can select the colors for your tag cloud and for your post. And under Widgets, you can create the widgets that we showed you by simply creating the channel that you want to filter content from and then selecting from the content tags, author and publisher to create your custom widgets, and then choosing the style or the format, grids, carousels, or sliders, and all types of other settings. This will generate a shortcut for you that you can embed anywhere on your website. Next, we're going to take a look at Curator to show you how you can curate content for your KBucket plugin. All of the content for your KBucket Hub is curated and managed by Curator. Curator is a Chromium extension that allows you to quickly curate any page, choose where you want to save it in your collection, now edit the headline, scan for images on the page, edit the description, and I will show you how I do that. Make sure you have the publisher, author, and add your content tags. You can either choose from what you already have there or make your own. Now, in order to create the summary, I use a social highlighter called Glass. Glass allows me to highlight different areas of the content that I want to summarize. Then I can activate it directly on the page and click on the ChatGPT integration to generate the summary, and then quickly copy that and paste it over to my Curator. Now I can quickly edit the information in here. I always like to add paragraphs, so this makes it easier to read the content, both for myself, but also when you're sharing the content. Formatting is very important. Now I can save this to my Curator and I'm done. I can also add links automatically. We have integrations with Feedly, which is a newsreader where you can monitor different news sites all in one place. And every time that you see a content that you want to save, you simply click on read later, and this will automatically add this content to Curator. We also have integrations with YouTube, where all you have to do is to add or to like this post, and notice that you can do this on any device. You can be watching this on your TV or your phone. The same thing with Feedly, and add content to Curator automatically. With YouTube videos, I use a tool called Merlin, and Merlin basically creates a transcription of the videos that I'm watching, and now I can copy this and add it to my description here, as you can see, and you saw examples of it. It's also very easy for me to edit it. As you see, Merlin usually generates a summary and a more detailed transcripts, and then I like to go in there and take out these URLs and edit and maybe add my own comments and save the content. Next, we're going to take a look at Curator to see how we manage and publish the content to KBucket. All of your curated bookmarks are accessible in your Curator app. You can access the Curator app from the Curator Bookmark Manager. I usually pin this tab so that it's always easily accessible to me. You can see you can have multiple folders. Within each folder, it's very easy now to edit the content that you have. You can modify the description, add new tags. Sometimes some sites may not allow you to serve images, or you want to use a different image, so you can upload images directly from your computer and serve them from here. You can use the content tags. You can either search for them up here, for example, content curation. Let me see here, content curation, or you can use the tags on the page to quickly filter information. So a lot easier to manage and edit content in Curator than it would be in your dashboard. If you're acting as a consultant or you're working with team members, you can share folders with your team members by simply adding their email to the list. Now, you and people that are sharing the folder can add content. If you're sharing the folder, the color will be blue. If somebody else shares it with you, the color is going to be orange. To publish the content, we do it under KBucket files. First, you create a file, and within that file, you need channels, and within each channel, you can then attach folders from your list, like we have done over here, and then publish the content. To publish the content, you right-click and you either export the file manually, but preferably you want to sync it, so you generate a link, and you will then take this link and copy it inside of your KBucket plugin over here, set up a schedule for how often you want the content to be updated, and from that point on, everything that you add to your Curator app will automatically be published here to your KBucket Content Hub, and consequently to all of the sliders and carousels that you have embedded on your site. You can get started for free. KBucket license only costs $100 per year, and the Curator license is only $50 a year. So for $150, you can have live content on your website. You can get up to 100 links with the free version, and then you would have to upgrade. And with this promotion, we are offering a 50% discount for the first year. So please give it a try.